Hello everyone and welcome back to Easy English. Today we are going back to basics. We are looking at the building blocks of spoken English. I am going to be talking to you about the 8 parts of speech. Every single word you say has a role within a sentence. Every single word is a part of speech. Today we are going to be breaking it down and looking at each one. It makes up nearly everything that we say in English, so we might as well get it right from the very beginning. In my opinion, the most important nouns. These are the bread and butter of our speech, which is ironic because bread and butter are both nouns. A noun is something that names something such as a person, an idea, or a thing. In a sentence, a noun can play the role of a subject, an indirect object, a direct object, a subject complement, an object complement, and a positive or an adjective. There are so many different types of nouns. They can name people such as a girl, Taylor Swift, my dad. They can name a place, a mountain, Spain, the kitchen. They can also name things, activities, concepts, process, ideas such as love, rugby, shorts, knowledge. Let's move on to the second part of speech, pronouns. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun or noun phrase. You use them when the reader or listener already knows the specific noun that you are referring to. If I tell a story, for example, about my fans William, it will get so boring and repetitive if I just say the noun William over and over again. Let's see how it sounds. William is my fans. William is extremely tall. William told me that William wants to marry me. It makes me sound absurd and word, to be honest, and very repetitive. Let's try it with a lovely pronoun instead. William is my fans. He is very tall. He told me he wants to marry me. It sounds a little better, less obsessive, less boring. Now there are quite a few different types of pronouns, and some pronouns are found in more than one category. I will present you with some of the most common. We have the personal pronouns: I, me, you, she, her, he, him, we, they, them. We also have the demonstrative pronouns. They are that, this, these, and those. We also have indefinite pronouns, and these are used when the personal thing doesn't need to be specifically identified. For example, one, other, everybody, anybody, nobody. An example, everybody loves my homemade brownies, or some loves Marmite, others hate it. Other types include interrogative pronouns like who, what, which, and whose. Possessive pronouns like my, your, their, whose. Reflexive and intensive pronouns like myself, yourself, themselves, and relative pronouns like whom, what, which. Let's move on to part of speech number 3, adjectives. This might be my favorite actually. These are the words that describe nouns, and adjective can go right before the nouns it is describing. For example, my orange cat, but it doesn't have to. For example, my cat is orange. Now, one of the most important things that you can learn when it comes to adjectives is adjective order. I feel like this is a sneaky secret that is like the key to fluency. Only certain people know about this, and once they learn it, they are like, oh my word, it is so secret that many native speakers don't even know they are using it. But when you present them with this information, they are blown away because everyone follows the same order without even thinking about it. Okay, number 1, opinion. Ugly, beautiful. Number 2, size. Big, tall. Number 3, physical. Quality, neat, proud. Number 4, shape. For example, round or square. Number 5, age, old, new. Number 6, color, pink, orange. Number 7, origin. Equipment, origin, equipment, Japanese. Number 8, material, plastic, leather. Number 9, types. Unisex, 4 leg. For example, and number 10, purpose, sewing, cooking. For example, so I would talk about my beautiful brown leather suitcase or my big black Indian cooking pot. Okay, part of speech number 4. Verbs. Listen to me. Write what you hear. Learn to speak. Everything that is in bold here is a verb. We use them all the time. Verbs are words that describe actions. We have dynamic or action verbs that describe literal actions like walking, running, singing. We also have stative verbs that refer to feelings in status like to love, to think, to feel. Auxiliary verbs are used in English to change another verb's mood, voice, or tense. This is why they are referred to as helping verbs. The main auxiliary verbs are be, have, and do. We also have modal auxiliary verbs, commonly called modal or modal verbs. Modals are added to another verb to show capability or possibility or necessity as well. Common examples are may, might, must, can, could, should, and shall, and ought, and will, out is also an important one too. One last part of this segment, phrasal verbs. These are phrases that act as a single verb. They usually consist of a verb and a preposition. Right, number 5. Let's talk about adverbs. Right, number 5. Let's talk about adverbs. Adverb is a word that describes an adjective, a verb, another adverb, or even a sentence. Have a look at these examples. I gently lifted him out of bed. Here the adverb is describing a verb. He is more interesting than you. That is an unusually tall tree. There the adverb is describing the adjective. Unfortunately, we had already left. Unfortunately, the adverb is describing the all tenses. Sentences. Okay, let's move on to the prepositions. A preposition is a word that tells you when or where something is in relation to something else. It tells you the relationship between words in a sentence. I put my bag on the table. I sat beside the wall. My birthday is on Monday. Some people are adamant that you should never end a sentence with a preposition and they are wrong. What do you think sounds more natural? What do you think sounds more natural? Where do you come from? Where do you come from? From being a preposition at the end of sentence sounds absolutely fine. That is where you went to. What else am I meant to say? That is to where you went. No. An example, are you going to the party? I don't know who I am going with. You could say, I don't know with whom I am going, but it is just too formal. So yes, there are many occasions when using a preposition to end a sentence is wrong, especially in formal writing or formal speech. Part of speech number 7. Conjunctions. A conjunction is a word that is used to connect closer sentences or words together. Firstly, let's look at coordinating conjunctions. They allow us to join words, phrases, or clauses of equal rank. The most common coordinating conjunctions are fanboys. No, literally. For and, no, but, or yet. So, fanboys. That is a great way to remember them. Here we have two sentences or clauses of equal rank. I had a terrible headache. I still went to school. I had a terrible headache. I still went to school. We can join them together with the coordinating clause. I had a terrible headache, but I still went to school. We also have correlative conjunctions. These are pairs that work together like either and or neither and nor. I want either beef or the turkey roast. There are also subordinating conjunctions which join depend and an independent clause. Common subordinating conjunctions are because, since, as, although, though, while, or list, and various. I ate dinner because I was hungry. I drove while talking on the phone. Finally, we have number 8. The 8th part of speech, the articles. Very important part of speech. The definite article is the word the. It limits the meaning of a noun to one particular thing. Give me the ticket. I am talking about a specific ticket that both of us know about. The ticket, not a ticket, not another ticket, the ticket. The indefinite article is a, o, an. A, o, an. It is when it precedes a word that begins with a consonant, or it is an or an. When it precedes a word that begins with a vowel, the indefinite article indicates that a noun refers to a general thing, a general idea rather than a specific thing. Can you pass me an apple? Not that I said, and because it starts with a vowel sound. Should I bring a bottle of wine tonight? Right, that is it for my lesson on the 8 parts of speech. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. I will see you soon for another lesson. Love you. Bye.